loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Very nice, I'm looking at the camera. Very nice, good, good, good. Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, welcome back to the channel, guys. Always a pleasure to have you guys here with me, and you know this by now, or at least you should. For those of you that have never been to this channel before, welcome to you as well. My name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant, and the name of this wonderful channel is Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. This is my girl, Gladiator. Gladiator is my 2023 Indian Pursuit Elite, and the issue I have with Gladiator are the handlebars. The handlebars on this Indian, and this is actually for this trim level Indian Pursuit, this is actually the extended reach version of these handlebars, but they're still too far away from me. And when I make turns, I want to be able to turn the handlebars and be able to comfortably, if I turn all the way to the right, I want to be able to comfortably have control of that clutch, right? And you don't want to be all stretched out on that. If you have handlebars and that's the case, that's something you might want to address. You want a little bit of a bend in your elbow, scoot up on the seat, and even if I scoot up on the seat, it's still too far away. So for those of you that don't know, Tab Performance, I love Tab Performance. I have Tab Performance slip-ons on all of my motorcycles. I don't have them on this one yet, but that's coming. But in case you didn't know, Tab Performance also makes handlebars, right? And these are the Folsom Prison handlebars. And I have 3 different handlebars here because listen, you guys know, anybody that's wanted to change their handlebars, it's always a question of what size should I get? Because once you get them and put them on a motorcycle, you're pretty much stuck with them. So I understand people's pause in just making a rash decision. So the Folsom Prison handlebars come in 3 different sizes. This is the +4, right? These handlebars are 1.5 inches thick, which I like, right? And this is how they look. They're good looking handlebars. Right now, also with the Indian, with the Indian motorcycles, they come straight to you. So it's not like they go like this. They're not like, you know what I mean? They come straight to you. So getting handlebars with more of a reach is just going to bring the handlebars closer to me, right? And that's what I need. So again, these are the +4s. These are the +6s, and these are the +8s. So literally, I just need to figure out which size I'm going to go with. It also comes, each of them come with a bag here, and I'm going to assume that this is to aid in pulling the wires through here. Now, I don't do handlebar installations, but I do have a guy that's done some Folsom Prison handlebars on some Harley Davidsons, and he let me know that the Folsom Prison handlebars are the easiest handlebars he's ever had to deal with as it pertains to running the wires. And that's usually the thing that's the most time consuming. So I'm just gonna sit on the bike quickly, guys, and I wanna show you how my arm looks when I turn the handlebars to the right. All right, so guys, if I'm sitting on this motorcycle, right, if all I had to do is do this, I'm fine. And you guys know, I say all the time that most motorcycle riders just ride straight and make slight turns. So if I ride like this and I just make slight turns, no big deal at all. But when I need to turn this motorcycle like this, already the clutch is too far away. See how my arm is fully stretched out? And that's not even all the way turned. That's all the way turned, right? And in Preloader Nation, yeah, we do full lock turns. So for me to be able to, yeah, it's just not comfortable. And I think it would help if the handlebars at this stage came toward me more, because that would kind of solve the problem. The height of these handlebars is fine for me. See, it's not ridiculously, like I'm not like this. So the height is not a problem, but it's because when I turn, if this came more toward me, it would definitely help, but it's too straight, it's too far away, and that's going to be solved with the Folsom Prison handlebars. All right, guys, so I'm looking forward to this. Now, again, like I said, I don't do the handlebar installation, but my buddy, Finesse the Challenger, who is an Indian motorcycle ambassador and also rides an Indian Pursuit and has changed his own handlebars. He's going to be doing the install on my motorcycle, and I appreciate him for that. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to, well, not I, he's going to take the handlebars off of this motorcycle, and then I'm going to put those handlebars next to each of these handlebars, and that's going to help me make the decision on which handlebar I'm going to go with. And for instance, this is a +4. If the +4 is like a ½ inch longer, then I'm not going to choose this because the handlebars are not going to be, I'm not worried about them being too high, but I am worrying about them being too low or too far away as far as this motorcycle is concerned. All right, so the next time you see me, I'm not going to be in my garage. I'm going to be in Finesse the Challenger's garage. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, so in Finesse the Challenger's garage, and fast forward, he's already disassembled the bike. He's taken off the fairing. The bars are off of the bike. Everything that needs to be off is off. Also, he had to move the tank back slightly. Of course, that meant taking off the seat. But if you guys want to see all of the stuff that's going to go on with the installation, actually with the removal of the stock handlebars and the installation of the next handlebars, definitely check out Finesse the Challenger's channel because he's going to put all of that stuff on his channel, the whole install and everything that goes along with it. So I'm actually looking forward to watching that too, because although I'm here in the garage, I'm not looking at everything he's doing because he's moving so damn fast. Matter of fact, he took off this trim piece right here. I was like, whoa, show me what you did, because I'm thinking it needs screws, but he just took it off. All right, so guys, right now I want to show you the stock handlebars, and I'm going to first compare them to the +4, and then the +6 and the +8, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so these are the stock handlebars, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare them to the +4s first, and let's see what the difference is. Like I said, based on looking at them on the motorcycle, it didn't look like it was gonna be a big difference, which almost leads me to believe I won't be going with those. But I'm also looking to see the difference in where the grips go, how much that part comes back toward me. All right, guys. So yeah, it's higher, but it's not a lot higher. And of course, it's thicker. It's a thicker bar. It's 1.5 inches. So I like the way that looks. But more importantly, where my hands go, this part of the handlebar comes back closer toward me. And that's what I really wanted too, because again, the issue with these bars is when I turn them to the right, of course, the further I turn it, the farther this part of the bar is going to be away from me. And that's not too much of a big deal if it already comes back toward me, if that makes sense to you guys. Let me give you an overview shot of the difference between the two, and then we're going to try the +6s. All right, guys, so these are the +6s. If I pick these up, it doesn't seem like a huge difference either. I don't know if maybe I'm not holding them properly. And then these are the +8s. So I don't know, guys, because yeah, I definitely see a difference there. Wow, I mean, I might go with the +8s. I don't know. But I have to remember the way I'm putting these bars right now, I just thought about it. They don't come up. They're actually going to be like this, correct? Yeah, they're going to be like this. Not exactly like this, but they're not going to be like this. That's the point. They're going to be like that. That's where the biggest difference is. Like, look at that. That's where the biggest difference is. It's not really a big difference with the +4, +6, and +8, but there is a difference. So we're just going to throw some of them on the motorcycle because that's the only way I'm really going to see how it feels based on my height. I'm 6'1", and we'll go from there. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, so just quickly, wow. I mean, wow. So we had 3 choices to go from. Remember, it was the +4, the +6, or the +8. So based on the difference of the handlebars from the +4s versus the stock ones, I just said, let's just go right up to the +8 and see how that felt. And it felt great. So Finesse already has everything put back together. Again, if you want to see behind the scenes on the install, definitely go to his channel. I'll put the right down here. But it feels, I haven't ridden it yet, but I'm going to. Looks wise, appearance wise, it looks good. It looks really good. And when I sat on it, the position of my arms, everything just feels more comfortable now. I'll talk about it more. I'm going to ride the bike home right now. And when I get back to the house, I'll talk to you guys about it some more. All right, so she's home, and I got to tell you guys, it feels so much better. Like it's a natural feeling position on the motorcycle. I'm going to get on in a second and show you the relation of my wrists to my shoulder. Before I was kind of like down like this. and wide on the turns. But these are, they are perfectly positioned where, and that's what I wanted and that's what I needed. I need the bars to not just go out to the side. I need them to come back a little bit like this, so that when I turn, because they come back, it's not that far away from me. But not only that, guys, they look good. I mean, they look really good. I mean, wow, guys. Matter of fact, when we were on the way back here, I told Finesse to pull over so we can switch, just so he can feel these, because he has the bars I had on my motorcycle. That's the bars he has on his. And those, again, those bars come to you further. They come closer to you, I should say. And still, it's a reach. Like, you got to reach them. So, and even he said it's a more natural feel. It feels comfortable. And it looks badass too. So, all right. So guys, you can see already, like, just picking the motorcycle off of the kickstand, I just feel comfortable. Look at my hand to my shoulder. All right. All right, guys. So the top photo is the stock handlebars, and the bottom photo is the Folsom prison handlebars. And guys, with zero exaggeration, oh my God, forget about how good they look, because that's subjective. But how they feel, the ride, oh, everything just feels so much better, so much more comfortable. My arms, the shoulders, the positioning, the steering. So confidence-wise, everything, it's amazing the difference that proper sized handlebars will make when you're operating a motorcycle. Just amazing. So what do you guys think? Just look at these two photos. Which one do I look more comfortable in? Also, guys, look at my elbows. In the top picture, I'm in a relaxed position and my arms are perfectly straight. Whereas in the bottom picture, you see that slight bend? That's what you want. You want a slight bend in your arms. Because if your arms are perfectly straight, with the handlebar straight, what do you think is going to happen when you want to turn them? So, and then when I turn the bars now, I feel it's much easier for me to reach this clutch. Of course, I'm still putting my balls up on the tank. That's what I do if I'm doing something really tight, but it's not as far of a reach. So I'm getting everything I need out of these Folsom prison handlebars from Tire Performance. I'm getting looks, but of course the number one thing I needed was functionality, and I have that. But it's great to be able to get something that not only looks good, but it actually is functional, right? I mean, it feels good, it looks good, and it's functional. What a great combination. I got to tell you something, guys. So I'm thankful for Tire Performance. I'm thankful that they sponsor my channel. But it's such a blessing to have a sponsor that has products that you absolutely love. And that's where I am. Like all of my sponsors, I love their products. And Tire Performance, this was my first sponsor. I appreciate them so much. These Folsom prison bars, I got to tell you guys, I was going to put them on my motorcycle regardless because I wanted to change the stock handlebars, and I knew Tire Performance had them, but they have far exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect them to look this good. The feel, I knew I was going to like that, but I didn't expect them to look this good. And that's partially because of the way the Indian motorcycle handlebars are. They come like this, and then they come up, and that's exactly what I needed them to be like. So great job, Tire Performance. Again, I want to shout them out. I want to thank them for providing me with these so I can share them with you guys. And guys, so I put the +8s on here. I'm 6 feet 1 inch tall. So if that gives you a little bit of a gauge, you saw how I looked sitting on it. And I'm going to recommend the +8s if you're my height. Maybe even if you're shorter. It doesn't even matter because they're comfortable. The +6, the +4, there's small increments of differences between those. At first I thought it was inches, but I'm not too sure if that's the case. And by that I mean I thought the +4 and the +6 were 2 inches apart. And it doesn't look like they are, but I could be wrong. But I didn't think I was going to go with the +8, but I'm glad I did. They just feel phenomenal. I also want to thank Finesse the Challenger for installing these bars, and very, very good job, meticulous in everything that he was doing. Again, if you want to see everything that he did, you have to go to his channel, Finesse the Challenger. But I just appreciate him not only doing this, but in the manner in which he did it. And once everything is put together, just double checking, triple checking, making sure everything is everything. And even said, we're going on a ride tomorrow. After that ride, I'm going to check it again just to make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. So I appreciate him. It's the same way I do things. And so when I see something in someone else that I see in myself, I'm going to appreciate it even more. All right, guys? All right, listen, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you got something out of this channel. Definitely check out Tire Performance. I'll put the website down here. And just check the website out and see if there's anything that you like, whether it's handlebars or exhaust. And you know, I got some exhaust coming for this motorcycle. And can you guess what company it's from? I can't wait to get those on because right now this thing sounds like a sewing machine. All right, guys? All right, anyway, spend more time being thankful for the things that you have, guys, and less time complaining about the things that you don't. Seat time doesn't equal practice time, guys. And if you have time to ride your motorcycle, you have time to practice on it. Until next time.